My name is Megan, and I'm from Massachusetts. I work as an architectural inclusive designer, and architecture is my second career, and I've worked in the field for nearly 25 years. I could definitely remember the very specific point when I realized I was a person with a disability. So when I was younger, at 11 years old, I had the flu. And then somehow this flu turned into a somewhat rare illness called transverse myelitis, where it caused my spinal cord to be inflamed, and I was paralyzed from the chest down initially. Um, and so during this time, I lived at Mass General Hospital um, for I would say around 3 months, and that was during that time I was learning to walk again and learning about all different um, issues with my condition would have. Um, I would say um, when I was in the hospital, I really didn't have a care in the world. I was um, I was really kind of enjoying myself, playing with the other kids, not being in school, getting to do kind of art projects all the time. And so I had a great time, when I was recovering in the hospital. Um, but the moment that I heard that they were releasing me without being fully recovered was when the real shock came to me, and I felt like a large bubble burst. And so I was, of course, very surprised that I'd have to leave the hospital um, using a wheelchair, full leg braces, and Canadian crutches, along with a variety of medical equipment and medications. And I didn't know how I would get by in the world. With all of my medical issues. There was no one who I could speak with about this who had a similar experience, as it was a rare disease, and it was also pre-internet times, and this was also before the ADA was signed. Um, and so uh, early on, I had the choice. There was one school in my city that was accessible. I chose not to attend it. I thought it would be better to just stay in my old school. And so I returned to the old school with some accommodations. I would say that it's really helped me with architecture and design, and that all of the experience that I've had with various disabilities. I also have epilepsy, um, has helped me know when looking at floor plans or sites. Um, I look for areas where I might have trouble, or say family members or close friends with disabilities where they might have trouble. And so I can kind of know um, what to um, what to suggest or recommend. I think a lot of the ADA doesn't address many disability or different conditions that people have. And so just starting having some of those conditions um, allows me to, um, I guess, make suggestions to have people feel more included and more comfortable. The ADA doesn't cover most disabilities. And so I guess I would just hope that people would learn that over time, um, most people, this isn't kind of a distinct group of people. This is applying to everybody as a universal human condition, that at some point in your life, you're most likely going to have some kind of struggle. And so it should be something that everyone is understanding and willing to fight for.